Setting up a space for 3D printing can involve many variables. In this video, we'll ensure that you have prepared the proper space and equipment requirements for successfully operating your printer ecosystem. The Form 4 ecosystem includes a Form 4 low-force display printer, a Form Wash second generation or finish kit, and a Form Cure. The Form 4 will require a footprint of 16 inches in width, 18.8 inches in depth, and 33.2 inches in height clearance. The workspace should be flat and be able to support the weight of the printer, which is just under 50 pounds, and its accessories. Ideally, you'll want to separate your hardware from any other machinery or tooling that produces dust or any airborne debris. The Form 4 should be located close to a power source that is capable of producing 4.8 amps and 480 watts of power. For most users, this is a typical grounded wall socket. The Form 4 is equipped with an internal Wi-Fi antenna, as well as an Ethernet port for network connectivity. Having a network connection allows for remote print upload by a computer using Preform while on a local network or elsewhere. For printers that must remain offline, you can connect the printer directly to a computer using the included USB-C cable. The cable only needs to be connected while uploading a print. Once the upload is complete, the cable can be disconnected. Please note that the Form 4B requires a temporary internet connection to complete the printer setup. It's best to reserve space near your Form 4 for your post-processing equipment. The Form Wash second generation and Form Cure combined will have a footprint of approximately 30 inches of width, 16 inches of depth, and 30 inches of height clearance. Users who purchase the finish kit in lieu of the Form Wash second generation should reserve approximately 24 inches of width and 16 inches of depth for this unit, plus an additional 12 inches of width for the Form Cure. Refer to the manuals of your selected equipment for the power requirements. Additionally, consider reserving some desktop space for finishing your parts. The Form 4 will require no special ventilation and uses low odor resin. Using isopropyl alcohol in your Form Wash second generation or finish kit may require special ventilation. Consult the safety data sheets of your chemical supplier for your chosen solvent's ventilation requirements. Let's talk about consumable storage. Formlabs materials require proper storage to maximize their usable lifetime. Light and temperature can affect shelf life significantly. Store consumables in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight to prevent damage to the resin. For optimal results, always follow Formlabs guidelines for storing and handling resins. Consider dedicating shelf space as storage for consumables. Resin cartridges can be stored next to each other vertically on a flat surface. Form 4 resin tanks are stackable, and build platforms can lay flat for efficient storage. Aside from the contents of the printer package, you need additional supplies to post-process printed parts and to clean and maintain the printer. Prepare your workspace by purchasing them in advance. The first is a wash solvent. The Form Wash second generation can hold up to 15 liters of solvent, though it can be run with less. We recommend the solvent be 90% or higher purity isopropyl alcohol. Alternatively, you may use tripropylene glycol monomethyl ether or TPM. Please note, for the Form 4B, all biocompatible parts must be washed using 99% IPA and cannot be washed with TPM. Reference our support article on choosing the right wash solvent to find the best solution for your specific application. Low-fiber paper towels, non-abrasive microfiber cloths, and PEC pads will be used for cleaning and maintaining your printer and consumables. Always wear non-reactive nitrile gloves while interacting with liquid resin. Safety glasses should also be worn when removing support structures during post-processing. Now that you have prepared your space, you're ready to unbox and start using the Form 4 ecosystem. We'll be walking you through those steps in our next video on unboxing the Form 4.